what's up? So, I am climbing some mountain on my way to Dolly's Sods right now. It doesn't even begin to do it justice. Apparently this mountain's like 4,000 feet up, and I believe I'm almost at the peak of it, or at least the highest point that I'm going to get to. And I'll tell you, I'm beat. I am beat. It's been raining real heavy all day. So I've got the umbrella and all the rain gear on. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, man, climbing this damn mountain is crazy. I am so out of breath. This umbrella is not gonna stay there like it was. Yeah, so anyway, it's a really, really wet day. I think I'm pretty close to the top, 4,000 feet. I'm out of breath, I'm soaked, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I'm cold. So it's a good day of hiking. Yeah, buddy, everything's starting to get rocky up here. Dolly Sods, baby, woo! My woo is really weak. This pack's heavy. I don't know what it weighs, but God, Jesus, it is a lot. Yeah, I'm dying, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on, let me rearrange. That's what I'm looking at. Those rocks up there. I think I'm pretty close to the top. Yeah, so me and Yogi split up. Probably a little prematurely. He didn't want to walk in the rain, and I didn't want to sit there one more day. We already spent a whole nother day just sitting around because it just rained all day yesterday. So I had to get moving. Was low on food, low on water, low on energy, and I have no service. So I packed up, headed out. He's going to try to catch up to me at the top of this mountain here. There's a campsite somewhere before we're inevitably going to have to split off anyway. He's going to have to take the bike trail. I'm going to take the walking trail through here because it's shorter, and I'm lazy. I don't want to go around. And everybody says not to go around because the walking trail is apparently beautiful, so I will go check it out. Oh, I got a car coming up. Oh man, everybody in West Virginia is so nice. Everybody waves. Down at the bottom of the hill, I stopped for a second. Another couple took interest in what I was doing. Offered me a cup of coffee and some donuts. So I took them up on that offer, and then made my way up the mountain. But shoo-wee, bud. Maybe it's the elevation that's getting to me. Maybe it was the 6 miles straight uphill with a 5-mile up and down hill before that, but I'm toast. I'm ready to get to this campsite, get some food cooked. I'm down to like ramen noodles and tuna, but that's all right. It's light. I got like some oatmeal and stuff for the morning, a couple of granola bars, and my water and stuff. Yeah, they refilled my water too. That was real nice of them. Look at all these rocks. I tell you, at the top of the mountain, when you see rocks like that, it's not just a boulder, it's a rock. Okay, so yeah, to review, I'm dying, trying to get to camp. Ooh, look at those rocks. I'm excited to get up here, take some pictures, maybe make a few more videos of the Dolly Sods, because this seems to be like the place to be in West Virginia. But tired of this video, so I'll see you guys at camp maybe. Bye.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, well, I finally made it to Dolly Sods, but it has been raining for the last 2 days. May have mentioned this in my last video. We posted up at a church, again another church. This one was a little bit abandoned. We got the tent set up and it started raining. Everything was fine. Woke up the next day and it just rained all day long. Just steady drizzle rain. So we didn't move. Stayed inside the tent. Watched videos on our phones and just, hung out. It sucked. I was ready to get to Dolly Sods and ready to get through these mountains and stuff. So woke up the next day, day 2 now, and it's still raining. Not quite as bad as it was the day before, but we had a break in the rain, so I got up and packed. Got out. Yogi stayed behind. He wasn't sure if he wanted to stay at the church and wait out the rain or pack up and try to catch up to me later, but so I took off. Fucking 4,000 foot climb. I made it all the way to the top and it rained. It just dumped and piss poured on me the entire time. I had all my rain gear on, I had my umbrella out, like, my violin stayed dry. My fiddle did stay dry. Most things in my pack stayed dry, but I got wet. I got wet as shit. My sweatshirt, my thermal, my pants, my shoes, like, everything. Even with all that rain gear on, I don't know, like, that stuff's not, like, it's not effective, Like, it might be good for 5 or 10 minutes in and out of the rain, keeping you dry, but not, 4 to 6 hours of steady drizzle while you're walking. It didn't do much. So I managed to get my tent thrown up, and I keep my rain fly on for, just such an occasion, because I was able to throw my tent up and keep everything inside the tent dry. So threw my tent up and then threw my fiddle in here and threw my sleeping bag. Luckily my sleeping bag was dry. I've got these thermals on, my heavy duty thermals. These are the ones I got to survive the winter, but between that and the sleeping bag, that's all I had that was dry. It got pretty chilly last night, but it wasn't too bad. I'm in a damn pickle right now, though, because here's the thing. I can get through Dolly Sods today and make it to the other side, and there's all kinds of like restaurants and there's some resorts. I'm pretty sure there's hotel rooms and such. I'm scared to do that because I don't want to get to the other side and be completely soaked, because I'm not putting my wet clothes back on. Like, screw all that. If I take off, I'm just gonna keep this thermal top on. I might put my wet pants and my wet shoes back on. It's been raining for 3 days, so there's a bunch of creeks that run through here. I've read signs that say if it's been raining, the creeks may not be passable, and that's not an option for me. I'm gonna have to fucking build a bridge or build a raft or something. Like, I've got to cross these little creeks. I'm hoping they're little bitty creeks and not just get my feet wet, but shit, you know what I mean? Like, then I'm gonna have to hike with wet ass feet the rest of the day, and I keep starting to get out of my tent to start to get everything packed, and it starts to drizzle again. And so it's just going to be a rainy, wet, miserable day. I'm not looking forward to it one bit, but I can't just lay here all day, you know. At the moment I'm warm and I'm dry, but I don't have a lot of food. I don't have a lot of water. I've got to get to one of these creeks to refill my water today at least. And I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable at all. Like, I don't like having all my clothes wet. I can't start a fire because it's been raining for 3 days. I'm scattered and I'm procrastinating because I don't want to get out of this tent. It's cold. It's like 39 degrees, but up here on top of this mountain, it's just pure wind, just sheer straight ice cutting wind. I was so excited for Dolly Sods, and I'm so miserable right now, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to get through it. This little bitty ass tent, it sucks compared to Yogi's big ass tent. I've been spoiled in that damn thing. I will say this little bitty thing though is good for the ab workouts, like everything I got over here on the sides. I gotta keep scrunching up and reaching and holding crunch for several seconds to get anything I need done. Oh wow, I was really close to my face. Shit. Well, I'm going to finish my coffee, probably eat a granola bar or two because I don't feel like cooking any oatmeal. And then I guess I'm going to get out of this damn tent and get going with the day. It's already like 10 o'clock and I'm not even packed. But I've got crap service. The service, it says I have service, but it don't load anything. And then all of a sudden, for like a half second, ooh, it's windy and chilly. For a half second, I'll get service and I'll get my messages and stuff that come through, but then I'll try to send something out and it's like, oh no, you're not connected. And I've been trying all day to look at the weather. I've finally managed to get it to load the web page, the Google web page once, and it says it's just supposed to keep dropping the temperature. It's supposed to be 45 right now, but my thermometer says 40. And it's supposed to just keep dropping in temperature all day, so I've got to get my ass out of here. I got to get off this mountain. People that I've talked to at the bottom of the mountain says it's going to be in the 30s in the next couple of days, and I can't get stuck up here. You know what I mean? I cannot get stuck up here in the snow in the 30s with wet clothes, no way to start a fire. I've got to go. Well, good pep talk, guys, so I'll see you later. Well, I've just gotten to the trail here. That's the way I came in, and it's already split. It's raining, it's cold, it sucks. I know I'm complaining now. Oh god, oh it's wet. But I'm not even using the umbrella. Everything's soaked to the core anyway. I'm walking up a creek, making a video like an idiot. This is probably one of the most dangerous things I've ever done my entire life. I'm not looking forward to this trek through these mountains. Not today. I was hoping the weather would have been better by the time I got here, but again, today was supposed to be a good day, and as you can probably tell, it's gross. I'm walking up a creek. I hope this is the trail. I gotta get off here and look at my GPS. I hope I'm not just walking up some random ass creek. I hope this is the trail and it's just flooded. I guess I better get off here before I slip and fall and die. Bye. Alright, so I've been on this trail for about 10 whole minutes now, and I'm already lost.
kind of went off trail just a little bit. So I was trying to get back to the line that I thought was the trail, but I may have already been on the trail. So I guess that teaches me a lesson about going bushwhacking so soon. But I found this little area with campsites, so other people have been here. I guess that is a good sign. This would have been a nice little spot to camp last night. Not any dry wood to be found, but well, here's the trail I left. So I'm gonna get back on this, keep following it around. It splits off in so many different directions down there. But yep, still rainy, still cold. My fingers are going numb. I'm already soaked to the brim. Yeah. Lots of fun, lots of fun. Oh God. So many decisions. I've got too much shit on my back to be ducking through them trees. Oh God, I just sank in the mud. Okay, I gotta get off here and focus on this stuff. See you guys. Well, so far so good. I haven't busted my ass yet. It's windy as shit and the rain keeps picking up and letting off. I doubt you can see it now, but it's coming in like a sideways mist. And I'm sure you can probably hear the wind now. All in all, it's a good time, I suppose. I wish this was one of the spots I felt like I was really looking forward to enjoying. But it is what it is. At this point, I'm just ready to, stay home, I guess. I wasn't really looking forward to hanging around. I could have stayed in my tent for another day, I suppose, and waited for the weather to clear, but I couldn't get good enough service up there to figure out what the weather was even looking like. And like I said before, they said it was getting ready to freeze in the next couple of days, drop below 30. So here, this is precarious. I've been following this creek bed all the way down. There's another bigger creek down here I've got to cross. I'm hoping there's a way to get across it, but with as much rain as we've had, I doubt it. Managed to keep my feet halfway dry for the most part, considering I'm walking through a creek. I've just been going real slow, being sure of my footing before I step. I kept one trekking pole. Sorry, the wind's getting real bad. I kept one trekking pole, and that's good. It's been real handy having that, third point of contact on the ground has been nice. But oh man, look, so the trail just keeps splitting off. Sometimes it comes back, sometimes it doesn't. So I just keep checking the GPS and make sure I'm headed in the right direction. I see footprints, so I guess that's a good sign. You can see where they've slid in the mud. So if they can do it, I can do it. I'm hoping once I get to the other side of this mountain, I can find a place, maybe some business or something somewhere. Find a place to recharge. I'm hoping to find some place where I can dry my stuff. I don't think there's any laundry mats. We'll see what's in store. I definitely need to get my stuff dried out because I can't be sleeping outside with wet clothes in 30-degree weather. It's going to be questionable enough if I'm going to last, in dry weather with that Walmart bag. It's gotten down to 39 degrees. It was a little bit chill last night. It wasn't too bad. I have one drop pair of thermals, which were my good heavy-duty thermals, so that and the dry sleeping bag really helped. It helped so much I didn't want to crawl out of that sucker this morning. I didn't even get going until afternoon. But yeah, gotta get through this. Shoo! This crazy ass pack of mine is already getting heavy as shit. I don't know how well you guys can see all that, but it's enormous with that line that's back there, and it catches the wind like a damn sail. So it's making it especially hard to walk through here. I'm glad me and Yogi split up because there's no way we're getting a bike and a trailer through all this. And this isn't even the worst of it. This is just a little spot that I found comfortable enough to make a video while I'm walking. The rest of it was just huge boulders down a creek. That's the trail. It's a creek. Alright, well, I've got this bigger creek up here coming up, so I'm going to hop off here and see what that's looking like and what I've got to do to cross it. Well, here's the first creek I have to cross. I believe that's the trail there continuing up into the hill. I guess I'm going to have to cross here. It looks like that's a good spot, but it's got that little section there where I'd have to jump, and I just can't jump with all this shit on my back. Maybe up there? Fuck it, I guess I'm going to try right here. Shit, I'm definitely not going to be able to film myself doing this. Although it'd be nice to catch me busting my ass going into this creek though, wouldn't it? Fuck it, I'll try it. Let's do it. Hold strong whipple phone. Here we go. Alright, here's my trekking pole phone now. There's a rock there I'm aiming for. No place to put my feet here though. I guess I'm just gonna have to go in. Well, no, I don't want to get stranded on that rock, so there ain't really another way. I need to go this way. Oh shit, here goes. Waterproof shoes don't let me down. Okay, aiming for this big rock. Almost fell. Foot got a little bit wet. Fuck it. Hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip, jump. Woo! I did it! I did it! I did it! Screw you, creek. I only got my one foot just a little bit wet. The other one stayed dry, even though it doesn't look it. That one got a little bit wet. I can feel the wetness on the inside, but alright. Now to go back up. Woo! It won't let me stop the video. I got it wet. Oh, no, now we're zoomed. Stop it! Well, here is creek number 2. I can't remember if it's 2 of 3 or if this is the last creek, but I've got to walk down this super slick hill, hop, skip, and jump across those rocks there, and then get to the other side where it looks like Fred Flintstone had a picnic. Shit, it's starting to rain real bad again. Alright guys, I'm not going to film this one because I'm most likely going to bust my ass and I don't want to lose my phone in there. So, see you on the other side. I crossed the first one, which was back over there. Coming to find out this was the wrong crossing. I think I should cross somewhere back there. So now I have to cross this one too. And then keep going that way. Great. Yeah, see, that's where I should have crossed, but that's a lot longer of a walk. I guess the 2 small sections. But geez, my feet are soaked now. I didn't get out of that one with both of them. Alright, so I guess this is the trail. I can feel my feet squishing around. Might have to stop and empty my shoes here soon. Another little camping spot. Alright guys, see you at the top of the next hill, I guess. Alright, well, I'm coming up to the 3rd creek here, and hopefully the last of the creeks. I think this is the crossing. There's so many trails up through there. I guess I'll just keep doing what I've been doing and pick one and stick to it. Oh yeah, I get to climb down another mini mountain. Well, shit fire. Here we go again. Well, I made it again, but that spot there I sunk pretty good. Lost a foot in there. Oh boy. Oh, this spot's beautiful, but geez, it is miserable today. I'm glad I came with this jacket though. I got a nice little rainproof, snowproof snowboarding jacket. It's like half polyester, half down or something like that. I don't know. I think this creek is the trail. I've literally just been following creeks through here. Shit. I don't see another one. Well, back to the GPS. See you guys. So, as you can see, this is the trail. It's just a creek. This has pretty much been all of Dolly Sods. I think I hit the top. When I hit the top, I just walked through a straight rain cloud. You couldn't see 10-15 foot in front of you. And now I'm just following this here creek. I don't even know if this is the right trail, but I've been following a green dotted line. And this green dotted line takes me to where I know the trail to connect. I have no service, so my maps won't load. I'm just kind of winging it through here based on GPS and what I can remember of the actual route. So, fuck, I'm beat. I guess the good thing about having already soaking wet feet is that I don't have to keep walking on rocks and such, trying to keep my feet dry, because there's just no end to that. It's not going to happen. But I'm almost through Dolly Sods. I think I've got to walk up this here stream, hang a left, and probably follow another stream downhill or uphill, something. And then I see a road with a parking area. And I know that's where the trail runs through. So I should be there maybe an hour or so. I'm tired of this already though. Hoo-wee. Just been up and down through one creek into another. I'm hungry. I want to stop and take a break, but you see what I'm working with. I can't set my pack down anywhere. It's just all bushes, and I keep hoping to come to a spot where I can set my pack down and take a break, but each spot gets worse than the last. But alrighty, back to it. Well, I made it through the wilderness, but as you can see, I'm walking through a damn rain cloud. Oh man, I'm soaked. I finally stopped, sat on one of these rocks a few minutes ago. Ate some lunch. It's like 4:30, almost 5. So that's how long it took me to eat lunch. Oh man. Yeah, so down this road, I guess, a little ways, I'll run into maybe another 4 or 5 miles. I'll run into, I don't know, it looks like some little, I see there's a little business there called the Breakfast Nook. I don't know. I need to find some place to dry off though, because I'm soaked. I'm cold. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I got to figure something out though, because it's getting dark in the next hour or so. and I don't want to be on this mountain anymore. As fun as it was, I don't know if I can do another night like last night. Just soaked to the bone. Barely able to keep warm inside my sleeping bag. So I guess this is the parking lot. Alright, so yeah, that was Dolly Sods. I wish I could have taken better videos and stuff, but you see the weather I'm working with. I'm back to being cold again, so never actually used this tan jacket before, so you'll see that now finally. But yeah, I'm glad I busted that out today because it would have been absolutely miserable without it. I almost had no other choice because all my other layers were soaked, except for my one thermal, which I put back up so I'd have something to dry to put on tonight in case of emergency. But we'll see how it goes. There's still a couple hours. I just want to get off of this mountain and get out of this rain cloud because it's just everywhere is wet. It's raining sideways, up, down, left, right. Everything I have is soaked, so it's a good thing I've got everything double, triple, and quadruple bagged. My feet are wet. They're not squishing anymore, but they're wet. But alright, yeah, there's really not much more to see here. Just a back country road leading to Dolly Sods. Should be all downhill from here, though. I think Cannon is what it's called. Canaan is what I'm coming up on. Closest town is Davis. So I'm not sure how far. I might end up having to just grit and bear it and hike all the way straight through to Davis tonight. But I think that's like probably another 15 miles or so, and it's already, I don't know what my plan for tonight's going to be. I don't know. I might have to just keep moving so I don't, if I stop, that's going to be it. Alright guys, I'm outie. Hey everybody, what's up? So, made it through the Dolly Sods, and I'm in a hotel room right now. A really nice hotel room. I say it's nice, but I had one of two options, and this was the cheaper of the two options, so that's the one I picked. Wearing my rash guard and my long john bottoms because I am doing laundry at the moment. Luckily, this place had a washer and a dryer, and I know most hotels do, but I've never ever had the need to make use of them before like I have now. There's the shower. Really looking forward to this. They got some like little squirt stuff here. That looks cool. So, yeah, anyway, I made it through Dolly Sods and it was terrible. I was completely soaked. The water ran right through my waterproof jacket, my rain gear basically, so you can see all that stuff here. That's all drying. Not like it, does very, very much. Again, it might be good for, a 10, 20 minute little rainstorm, but 4 to 5 hours of walking in a constant downpour and that stuff just does not hold up. Even with the umbrella. The umbrella did really good, but I was walking through a cloud, like it was raining left, right, up, down, start to leg. I'm not sure how my fit will manage to stay dry, but it feels pretty dry. So luckily that. My bag is also soaked. I had that wrapped over everything, and it kept everything for the most part dry. I've got my contractor bag on the inside here, my pack liner that keeps everything pretty good and well dry. So pretty much what I put in the bag stays dry, but everything I was wearing stayed soaked. So my tent was wet when I put it away this morning. My sleeping bag was wet. I even had to bust out the winter jacket here just to make it through Dolly Sods because it was cold, and all of my normal clothes that I walk in, my mid-weight thermals and my walking shirt and all that stuff, it was completely soaked. So anyway, I made it through Dolly Sods. Miserable experience as that was. Messaged my buddy Tony, one of the guys I do jiu-jitsu at the gym with. He sent me some money so I could get this nice little plush hotel room, and it was much needed because it's supposed to get down to freezing tonight. And just being soaked all the way to the bone in freezing temperature is just not good. Like I probably would have survived the night, but it would have been a real shit night. On top of, it took me so long to get off of that mountain that by the time I made it into any place that wasn't going to hit freezing tonight, it was just too late to set the tent up. It was dark. So thank you, Tony. You pretty much saved my life. I hate that I put myself in a position like that, but man, it is what it is, I guess. I had to go through Dolly Sods. I could have spent 4, 5, 6 days sitting around waiting for the weather to get good, or I could just take my chances and go. So I took my chances and go. That might have been. Sorry. I took some ibuprofen. Messing my stomach up really bad. Plus the guy who runs the hotel here made me a whole big case of coffee, like a big pot, the biggie pot of coffee. So yeah, I've got the heat going. It's super toasty here. I'm trying to dry my shoes out, but yeah, they're absolutely soaked, like to the max. Of course, I would drop it off. So I'm trying to dry them out. I got my clothes going. They're in the washer right now. I got another $1.50 up here in quarters for whenever they get done. So I'm about to take my stank ass into the shower. Get my phone and my other stuff on the charger because I was almost I was down to my my backup. I was down to my backup battery bank because there was almost no juice left in my phone or my main power bank. Man, this was a well-needed little hotel visit. I try not to do this a whole lot. I got a hotel room like my second or third night into this trip. I got really sick and was throwing up and puking and stuff. And I woke up the next morning completely soaked, still puking, still having the shits, and I ended up going into town and finding a hotel room, and then we got another cheap hotel room as soon as we crossed the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, just because that was, again, a shitty experience. We got across the bridge and there was no place to camp, so we ended up hanging out outside of McDonald's with just tarps draped over top of us, and we woke up that morning soaked and exhausted and found a cheap hotel, so we popped in there. We had no electricity, no power banks charged. Like, we were kind of at the end of our rope, so I had to use the emergency hotel card. And even though I didn't have the money for it this time, I had to use it again. I'm trying not to stay at hotels, but man, sometimes it's just, I couldn't see a way around it tonight, like I could have squeezed into my tent, and had another night like I did last night where I just laid around shivering all night and praying, but I wasn't feeling it. I think the weather's supposed to be better here soon, so um, yeah, I wanted to get in here and get everything dried. Um, I need to pull my tent out too. My tent's completely, I don't know what I did with that. It's around here somewhere. There it is. My tent's completely soaked, so I got to pull that thing out and let it dry inside and out too while I'm here. I didn't have any sunlight today, like I was just, there was just no place, Dolly Sods is amazing, man. Like, I bet it would have been really, really pretty if I could have seen anything except for the cloud and the creeks that I was walking through. But that was pretty much my experience of Dolly Sods. It was just walking through a cloud up and down a creek. And then you cross bigger creeks to continue on your creek path. But, man, you know what? I will say something else, though. These shoes are amazing. I am at like 489 miles right now. And this is the first time they've soaked all the way through. And that's only because I stepped in water so deep that they ran over the top here. But everything up until like here has been waterproof. Now I've got a little bit of damage on the sides, as you can maybe see here. I don't know, I'm horrible with this, but those started at about mile 400, 410, something like that. But even when the water hits this level, the insides stay waterproof. So I'm 11 miles. Like right now, I'm 489 miles in. So, shit, I will hit 500 miles tomorrow on those shoes. And those shoes actually already have 500 miles on them because I put a good 10 or 12 miles on them before I came out here, just to try to break them in a little bit. Man, $40 for a pair of Ozark Trail Walmart boots. And I'm 11 miles from breaking 500 miles on them. And I don't know, like I said, there's a little bit of damage, but like look at that tread. And I mean, that's walking on the roads. That's gone through the Dolly Sods. Anybody who's ever done this trail is known. Like I've still got plenty of grip on the bottom. It's just keeping the keeping the top from tearing apart, but super glue or some baby weld or duct tape or something on it. Until I get home, hopefully. I'd like to be able to make a video, not anybody being mad at it downstairs, but I'd like to make a video about something this Ozark Trail that comes from Walmart that actually did what it was supposed to do the entire time. So far, those shoes are the gleaming things. Ozark Trail can make shoes. I got. I'm 2 months in, 2.5